Morning everyone, thank you for joining me on another one of my metal detecting adventures. We have come back to my own permission this time and I hope to find something nice. As you all know, this permission loves producing can and foil and lead, which again you've got to dig because it just sounds so nice, but we have had some really nice bits up here before, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have something nice again today. The sun is shining for now, but the sky is looking quite grey and black, so fingers crossed it doesn't rain on us today. But I'm going to take you along with me, you'll see everything that I dig, and I'll catch you at the first signal. Thank you. And of course the first signal had to be a moo tube. Honestly, that would be just my luck. But hopefully we'll dig through the junk, we'll get the stuff like this and be rewarded with the good stuff. On to the next one. And it's a good job I got my wellies on because, yeah, this part's really muddy. And it's squelching and it's rank. But I got to walk through it to get into the other side of the field, so fun times. We've got a little signal here, sort of ranging between 61 and 65. So let's give it a little dig. And hopefully there'll be something nice and not some junk. But with this permission, you just never know. So still in the hole. This pinpointed it. It's just in there. Let's grab the trowel. In here, which is likely is going to be some foil, I would guess. And here it is. Bit of junk. Oh well, could have been something nice. Let's move on to the next. Our next signal here is coming in at a 55, 56. So let's give it a little pinpoint. I'm guessing it's going to be another bit of foil, bit of can. Like I said, even if we have to dig through the junk to get to the nice stuff, then I don't mind. There it is. That could have been a silver coin, you know. When I saw it, I thought, oh, it did look like part of a silver coin, but nope, it's just a bit of foil. Let's move on. It's difficult to film a lot of the signals because of the traffic around here, but the next signal is just in the top there. 56, 57. Like I said, with the others, I'm going to guess it's a bit of foil or a shelty cat, but you just never know. And there it is there. At least there's a bit of lead. What? Yeah, at least there's a bit of lead this time instead of foil. Makes a nice change. On to the next one. So we've been digging for around 2 hours now and had nothing nice. I haven't filmed it because that would be so boring to watch. We've literally just had shotty caps, moo tubes, foil, ring poles, some bullet casings, bit of foil, but we've got a lovely sounding signal here coming in a lot higher than these signals were, so let's give it a dig and hopefully it'll be something nice. So with this signal here, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's a solid 85. I am using the XP Deus 2 for those of you who don't know, and today I am using the forager settings because the ground is really wet. So it sounds like it's out, which to be honest is never really a good sign. There's some wet. I can see something. Is it a silver coin? It is. It's looking like it's going to be a £3. Oh, let's see if we can get a close-up of that. That is a silver £3. Oh, guys, I'm so happy. See if we can get some of the soil off there to get a date. It's looking like it's 1887. Still got some lovely patina on there. And there is Queen Victoria. That is beautiful. You can see the detail on her dress, on the necklace. Well guys, we really were rewarded with a lovely coin after digging all that crap. Amazing. I am just over the moon with this little silver coin. Queen Victoria, 1887. And it's made my day because I really wasn't expecting it. After digging so much foil and can and lead and shotty caps, I had a feeling it was going to be something sort of nicer than what we have been digging, just because it was coming in so nice. The sound was just really sweet and high, and it was a solid number all the way round. But yeah, it's come when I've least expected it, and it's really made my day. So yay, happy days. So this little silver coin, £3, 1887, actually shows Queen Victoria as the Jubilee head. So these were made to celebrate her Golden Jubilee, which is a lovely design and a lovely find. Obviously with the patina you can't quite make out the crown and the veil, but hopefully after a little clean that will come up quite nice. And I can upload a photo for you all to see Queen Victoria as a Jubilee head. We've got a bit of a double bleep on this signal, between 60 and 61. I think it's quite close to the surface, but I'm not too sure it's going to be something nice. Yeah, it's in the top there. Have a pinpoint it. It's just on the side there, which is never a good sign for me, as it's usually a bit of foil. Yeah, there it is. Do you know, I've never known a permission to have so many pieces of foil. And you gotta dig them because they just sound so nice, and I couldn't walk away from a signal like that. There's no way. There we are, one less bit for next time. This signal really does sound nice, a lot nicer than the others. between a 76 and a 77. Kind of sort of staying on a 77 mark. So fingers crossed it isn't can. And we could possibly be rewarded with a coin. Let's see. It's just in the top there. Right next to our little worm. Let me move him the way. Can't see anything obvious at the minute. Oh! Oh my god! Got a silver coin! Wow, I really wasn't expecting that. Oh. Let's take the gloves off. So you can see who's on it. And there's King George. See if we can get a date off there. It's 6 pence. It's not as old as our silver coin we just had. 1943, it's looking like. Oh guys, we've got a double silver. Oh, I am ecstatic. Over the bloody moon. Look at that. The condition on that, I know there's some dodgy bits, but the condition is really, really nice. Considering it's just come out of the ground. I mean, look at that. It's like it's just been dropped. Oh my god. Yes. So I'm literally still by the hole, down tools. Just finished cleaning my second silver coin of the day. 1943 6 pence, and honestly my hands are still shaking. It's just no, I can't describe the feeling. Don't get me wrong, I love finding coppers and, you know, bits and bobs and thimbles, and like I said on my videos before, every find really does tell a story, but who doesn't love finding silver, especially double silver? So yeah, it's given me motivation now to persevere, dig through the junk, be rewarded. Happy days. This signal is right in the patch of long clover, but again, sounds too nice to leave it. 78, 79. Let's see if we can retrieve it. Let's see what it is. It's in the hole there. Get some of this stuff out. Yeah. It is a bit of lead. But we haven't dug too many pieces of lead today, so I don't really mind. On to the next one. And if you're picking up tiny pieces of metal like this with your detector, then you're not really going to miss much in the ground, in my opinion. So the forager program is working really well today on the wet soil, because we've had quite a lot of rain over the last couple of days and the ground is still really wet. So it's a really good program to use on the XP days too. So I'm hoping you can hear me okay because of the traffic noise, but we have got a signal here. It's quite deep. It's coming in at 92. and we're right on top of it there, so see if we can see anything obvious. I'm assuming a buckle maybe, or maybe not. Is that going to be another coin? It is a coin. Amazing. It's hard to make any details of this coin as it's quite worn, but the rim is quite thick, so I'm going to guess and say it's a Georgian penny, but until we get home and I can maybe try and get some other detail off there. I don't think I'm going to just yet, but that's not too bad for the third coin of the day. Happy days. So we've got a signal between 75, 79. Let's give it a little dig. Look at this little find that's just come up. It's really shiny on the back. It's got a little loop at the top, and it kind of looks like a peacock head with a beautiful tail or some feathers. It's a really nice find. So as much as I would love to stay and carry on doing some metal detecting, especially as we've had those two beautiful silver coins, it is time for me to go. We've worked really hard today digging through the foil and the tin and the lead and the junk, but it just goes to show that perseverance pays off, and you've got to dig through all the crap to get to the good stuff. So it spurred me on to come back here next time. I'm going to come back to this little patch and hopefully we'll find something else. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me as always on my little metal detecting adventures, and I'll catch you on the next dig. Cheers guys.